Hello viewers, this video shows how to convert maxi skirt to dress with flexi strap. To start with, remove the waistband from the maxi skirt. I'm just cutting it off. My maxi skirt has lining, so I'm using it as a lining for my dress. I'm cutting the side seams of the lining. Trim off the sewn side seams if there is any. I'm not using the seam ripper here. Now remove the side seam on the other side too, so that we have two pieces which I'll be using as a lining for the front and back of my dress. Fold the lining right sides together. I'm using my tank top to trace the pattern. Place a folding of tank top to match the fold of lining and strap and match at the top edge of the fabric. Outline it. I'm allowing a seam allowance of 1 inch so that it is not too tight. Tank top is right sides out and folded into half along the center back. And I'm marking till the bottom of the tank top and leaving the bottom of the lining unmarked where I'll be using the entire fabric. Now cut the pattern. You can also pin the tank top with the fabric so that it is in place and makes it easy to trace. So this will be the lining for the front of dress. Now fold the other piece with right sides together. Now to outline the back of tank top, fold it along the center front. Place a folding of tank top to match the fold of lining and strap and match the edge of fabric. Trace the tank top, allowing a seam allowance. Fold the front strap and mark the back pattern. Even here I am leaving the bottom unmarked. Cut out the pattern. And now we have the front lining and back lining of dress. I am going to repeat the same for the skirt fabric. Make the fabric even at the top. Open up the side seam on both sides of maxi skirt. Make sure to trim off the sewn side seams if there is any, so that the edges won't be uneven. We have the front and back piece now. Now fold the front piece such that the right sides are together. Now place a front pattern of lining such that the folding match. Your lining needs to be slightly smaller than your garment, so add some seam allowance and trace the pattern till waist. Cut out the pattern. And here I am using the entire fabric at the bottom for my dress, so that I am leaving the bottom unmarked. Now repeat the same for the back piece. Fold the back piece such that the right sides are together. Now place the back pattern of lining such that the folding match. And I am also using my front pattern to check where the back pattern meets at the top, as the length of the front and back piece would be uneven. Trace the pattern till the waist and cut the pattern. I am using the entire fabric at the bottom for my dress. Now to attach the lining, place the wrong sides of the skirt fabric with the wrong sides of lining. Pin the top of back piece and also the side seam till the waist. Similarly, placing the right sides together for the front pieces so that it matches at the armpit. Pin along the armpit, neck until the waist. Sew along the top of the back piece. Now turn and sew along the side seam of the other side also. And sewing the lining with the front fabric only till the waist and leaving the remaining. Now we have the back piece with the lining attached. Now similarly for lining front piece, start from the armpit and sew along the side seams on both sides only till the waist. Pin the neck of the outer fabric with the neck of the lining and sew it along. I'm starting from one end of the neck and sewing it all the way along. Now the lining is attached for the front piece. Here my neck of skirt fabric is excess compared to the lining, so I'm just folding it and sewing. Else just fold it along with the lining and hem it. You can also pin it before hemming, which makes it easier to hold the fabric in place. I'm starting from one end of the neck and sewing towards the center. Now for the other side, I'm starting from the other end and sewing towards the center. So this is the finished neckline for the front piece. Here at the back piece, my lining is perfectly aligned with the skirt fabric, so I'm just folding and sewing it along. Now to attach the front and back pieces, place the right sides together, matching the armpit of back piece with the armpit of the front piece. Pin along the side seams from armpit to waist and sew along it. Now I'm sewing from the armpit to the waist. I'm sewing just the skirt fabric, leaving the lining for the bottom of dress, that is below waist, so that the lining is not attached with the skirt on the fabric below the waist. Now I'll be sewing the lining separately. Now repeating the same on other side, pin along the side seams, that is from the armpit to the waist. So I am sewing from the armpit to the waist down. So after waist, I'll be sewing just the skirt fabric, leaving the lining. Now I'm attaching the lining separately. Now to attach the strap, fold the front neck piece and match it with the back piece to make it easy to attach the strap. Now measure the length of the tank top strap and cut 2 strips of fabric of that length. I'll be using this as a strap for my dress. So to make the strap, I'm folding the strip into half and sewing it. Now turn it out, that is, turn the right side up, fold it again and sew it with a zigzag stitch. Yeah, I'm using the straight stitch anyway. So I've got a strap now. Now pin one end of the strap with the neck opening and sew it. Now pin the other end of the strap at the back of dress where we have marked. Repeat even for the other strap. Pin one end with the neck opening and the other end at the back of dress. Yeah, the dress, and here the lining is bigger than the outer fabric, so I'm cutting at the bottom. I'll be hemming it at the bottom by folding about an half an inch. You can also cut the dress if it is too long and hem it at the bottom. So you have converted the maxi skirt into a spaghetti strap dress. Thank you.